What you focus on expands. What you focus on expands. This was the quote that was at the top of my Morning 5 planner today. Woke up, put on my headphones, grabbed my glass of water, opened up my Morning 5 planner so I could do my gratitude and goals and all that good stuff. And at the top of every page of the planner is a quote submitted by actual members of this community. The quote today was submitted by Mindy Staley. Now, Mindy Staley is an amazing human who made a massive impact in my life. Her and Stars Tina were out there in Las Vegas when I competed in the Great American Speak Off, and they put together these like signs, these little signs that had pictures of my family on them so that they could hold those up in the audience while I was on stage. Since they knew my family wasn't there with me, they wanted to bring my family to me, which I was so grateful for. And so thank you, Mindy, for that. It was absolutely amazing that you did that. And thank you for submitting the quote this morning. And again, it says, what you focus on expands. So as soon as I read that quote this morning, I thought, man, the mind is a tricky, powerful, crazy tool, right? Like, it's just crazy. What you focus on does expand. I truly believe that, right? My kids are like hurt. They're like, right? They get a little scratch and they're like, it hurts. And as long as they're focused on it, it's like the pain expands, but then somebody runs by with a sucker or whatever and they're like, oh, sucker. And they don't even remember any of the other things. Like, the mind is crazy. What we focus on expands. If you don't believe me, check this out. If you look on my screen, for those of you on Clubhouse, you might want to click the link at the top of the screen so you can join us on Facebook. If you look on my screen right now, there is an illusion. There's an illusion of a face. And when I first came across this illusion a year and a half ago, it was right after Kobe Bryant passed away, however long ago that was. Time flies. And if you look at this illusion, it's amazing how quickly we can trick the mind, right? So what I want you to do is right now, for those of you that are watching the show, right now in the middle of your screen, you're gonna see a face. And on that face, you're gonna see 4 dots on the middle of his nose. 4 dots on the middle of his nose. And I just want you to stare at those 4 dots on the middle of his nose, all right? Don't look at anything else. Just stare at the 4 dots on the middle of his nose. And what's gonna happen is right away, first thing this morning, we are going to trick our brain. And I'm going to show you that what you focus on expands and how quickly our brain does some amazing things. So continue to just stare at the 4 dots in the middle of the screen. Don't look at anything else. Just stare at the 4 dots in the middle of the screen. You're going to continue to stare at those 4 dots for just a few more seconds. I'll start to do a countdown. When you're done, when I get to 0, when I'm done with the countdown, what you're gonna do is you're gonna look at a white wall or look up at the ceiling, and then I want you to blink your eyes as fast as you can, and you're gonna be shocked because as you continue to blink your eyes, the spirit of Kobe Bryant will all of a sudden be looking down on you. It's amazing, all right? So continue to stare at those 4 dots in the middle of the screen. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, well, I want you to look at a white wall or look at the ceiling and just start blinking. Blink, 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 blink as fast as you can. And if you, like me, are all of a sudden seeing this image of Kobe Bryant, which is so crazy, seeing this image of Kobe Bryant hovering above you, you can drop that in the comments. It's absolutely spectacular. Every time I do this, it always blows me away at how what we focus on expands, how our brain can take 4 white dots on a screen surrounded by some sort of imagery built into an optical illusion and expand that into the one and only, the legend, Kobe Bryant, floating above us and looking down. Super, super cool. Thanks for the quote, Mindy. I appreciate you. Let's dive in today here on hashtag Rise and Grind. Good morning and welcome to hashtag Rise and Grind, the #1 morning show in the world filled with motivation, education, and inspiration. I am your host, Glenn Lundy, husband to 1, father to 8, and the founder of the 800% Club, the club designed to help you unlock your full potential. Each episode is filled with celebrity interviews, inspiring conversations, and the strategies you need to get ahead in your career and your life. So grab your pen and turn up the volume because it's time to rise and grind. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Dude, today is Thursday. That's right. Today is Thursday Artificial Intelligence. I'm speaking 11. Today is Thursday, July 6th, 2023. And what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be Thursday, July 6th, 2023. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most, and I do mean the absolute most, of this absolutely incredible, incredible day. Hey, I'm coming to you live from Lexington, Kentucky. It's actually super warm this morning. Walked out at 71 degrees. I've got my shorts on and my long socks and my Hokas because I'm going to be going for a run as soon as we get done here this morning. Usually I still throw like a hoodie on in the morning because I don't like to be cold at all. But my goodness, it was so warm this morning. I'm like, this is perfect, nice and toasty on this beautiful day here in Lexington. I'm also feeling great, man. I'm feeling good today. It's been a rough couple weeks. I've had some issues when it comes to sleep, but you can even see by my hair, like right here, I slept great last night. I am so thankful for that. I'm feeling good today. I had a little mouth surgery yesterday. Bro, you don't even want to see what they did in here. I mean, but I had a little mouth surgery. So yesterday I was like, oh my gosh, not feeling it. Today I'm like, let's go. Today feels good, right? And we are right in the middle of a series called Born on the 4th of July. I feel like it's been a really fun series. I hope you were able to catch earlier episodes, but we've been in this series called Born on the 4th of July, and we've been examining, right? We've been examining freedom. We've been examining independence. We've been examining the power of one decision, right? You guys thought Born on the 4th of July, you thought it was gonna be all about America, America, America. No. We've been examining how single decisions completely transformed our lives and the planet. We've been examining how freedom is available for you. Freedom in our finances, freedom in our spirituality, freedom in our businesses and our careers, the freedom to choose, right? Independence, independent thought, creative thought. We've been exploring all of that this week. And today, I want to let me reword that. Today, I want to tie all of that into speed and the importance of action, okay? We're going to take freedom, independence, the power of decision-making, and we're going to tie that into speed and action. Because I think without those two things, sometimes it's very difficult to achieve a lot of the other things. Let me tell you, for example, we were back, it's Thursday, right? So there's this whole AI movement thing that's happening right now. And some people are diving into it, some people are not. As a matter of fact, Heather Parody, my co-host, and I, we were at VCon. Gary V had this event called VCon. Gary V is a thought leader in the business space, entrepreneur space. He also released this NFT project. He was kind of leading the charge, pushing everybody over to NFTs. His community is supposed to be very innovative, very forward thinking, and all of those things. So Heather and I were like, we're gonna walk around VCon, we're gonna interview people, and we're gonna find out all the best, most amazing, most innovative AI tools that exist on the planet. What was interesting though is we were surprised, super surprised at the responses that we got. All right, check this out. So we're here at VCon, we're having an amazing time, and the question is, do you AI? Yes, no, scared of artificial intelligence, play with artificial intelligence? Do you AI? Yes, we've got an AI. Oh, and a no. Okay. Why not? Are you scared of it? Afraid of it? Just don't know enough about it. And you, do you love it? Love it. What's your favorite AI tool?
I think it was ChatGPT.
ChatGPT, that's your favorite one. Awesome. And how do you use it? Why do you love it so much?
We like asking it fun questions.
Awesome, asking fun questions. You said you love it too? But you, no AI for you. Are you gonna stay away from it, or are you ever gonna dive in? You're staying away from it. You heard it here first at VCon with my V friends. You guys are amazing. Let's take a pic. I don't know if you catch the irony of the astronaut future, the astronaut was the one that was like, no, I don't even touch it. And then the other icon, symbol of VCon, was like, yeah, I use ChatGPT to ask it fun questions. I was like, no, come on, there's gotta be more to this than just ChatGPT and some silly little questions. Come on, Heather, can you go find us some amazing AI tools at this very innovative and forward-thinking event?
Okay, so Burge, what do you think about AI?
AI, I think it's going to change the world.
How?
It's going to change the world because of all the different industries they can disrupt. And that's the big thing. People are going to sleep on it. People are going to be scared of it. But that's always what happens with new technology.
Okay, so what's your favorite AI tool?
My favorite AI tool is just ChatGPT. So I know it's normal, and I know it's not like, there's some crazy ones that you could use instead, but I feel like ChatGPT is what everyone knows. You should definitely be playing around with it every single day.
Totally. Okay, so what do you use ChatGPT for?
I use ChatGPT to start the creative process. So, for example, I will like, if I want to start ideas for something, I'll be like, ChatGPT, give me 10 names for my Twitch channel. And that starts the process of, like the creative process, especially if you have writer's block or you suffer from that and you like writing stuff, you should use ChatGPT to start getting the juices flowing, start getting something that you can start editing.
Right, totally. Arj, thank you so much, this was awesome.
No worries.
I gotta go get the ball now that I just streamed.
So I'm pretty confident dude made like one shot in that 60 seconds. Now he did have Heather Parody jumping around trying to block all of his shots, so I totally understand it. But this was the guy that said, oh my gosh, this technology is so disruptive, it's gonna change the world. And we're like, what do you use it for? He's like, I have it give me 10 ideas for my Twitch channel. Bro. This guy said it's going to completely revolutionize everything. And guess what he's using? ChatGPT to get titles for his Twitch channel. I'm like, come on, man. This is crazy. So I pulled Heather to the side. I'm like, Heather, is this like, am I crazy or what is going on here?
I'm not so sure this is going exactly as I thought it was going to go.
People are scared. They're terrified, and they're at a Web3 conference.
It's very odd to me. Why is everyone so afraid?
I don't know. It's just a tool.
So we're here at VCon, and we were really excited to ask, and like we figured we were going to learn at least 5,463 different AI tools.
Jack Diddley Squat. People are like, oh, I use ChatGPT. So does everybody else.
But even a lot of people they're not even using that. They're like afraid of that.
Terrified.
Other than the one dude. The one dude was using it for his girlfriend or something like that.
Yeah, and that didn't turn out too good because she still said no.
I thought he won her back.
No, we got to get the version 4 ChatGPT. Would have worked.
He used 3.5.
Gotta upgrade.
She left him on red.
That's it.
She left him on red. So we're gonna keep. You want to do more? Should we do some yoga first?
We need to do some yoga. I don't
They
know,
just
but
announced a 25-minute yoga session.
I wonder if we asked about people's morning routines, if they'd be a little happier.
I don't know. They're probably more scared of that than they are AI.
5:30. That's a good end. That's a good end.
Yes, John Paul, that is pickleball. They were playing there in the background. There was definitely more people playing pickleball than there were people being innovative when it came to AI tools. And I was shocked, dude. Listen, here's the reality. Artificial intelligence, what's happening in the world of artificial intelligence right now is the most, and I'll go on record, here I am on camera, these videos last forever. Artificial intelligence is the most impactful technology that has happened to humanity since fire. The most impactful technology to happen to humanity since fire. And right now, less than 1 out of every 10 people on the planet are paying attention to it. It's mind-boggling. Like actually diving in, investing time and learning, not just playing around on ChatGPT, but actually investing time and learning. What's up, Brooks? It's less than like 1 in 10. Now here's the thing. There's something called the early adopters advantage. If you're taking notes, write it down. The early adopters advantage. Okay, here's how it works. Early adopters, you've got the 2.5% of people, which are like the innovators, they're the creators. Then you have 13.5% of people. These are the early adopters, right? These are the people that adapt quickly. Nobody needs to tell them to. They just kind of like jump in. Then you have the early majority. The early majority are the people that waited to see if something was safe. They wanted to make sure a bunch of other people did it first. They wanted to make sure a bunch of other people didn't get burned. These are the early majority. Then you have the late majority. The late majority is like, oh, well, I guess everybody else is doing it. Like these are the people that are just now opening a Facebook account. They're the late majority. And then you have the laggards. 16% are your laggards, right? So innovators and earlier adopters are typically the ones that benefit the most from a new technology or anything new. It's not just technology, right? When it comes to business, there is an early adopter advantage. Those that are the innovators and the early adopters tend to have an advantage in business over the early majority, the late majority, and the laggards. Same thing, you'll see this in finances, right? Like in the stock market, you've got the innovators, then the early adopters who got into a stock early, then even the early majority is really not going to benefit. It's the early adopters that are going to get the huge returns on the stock. The early majority is going to get a small return on the stock, right? Then, of course, you have new apps, right? A new app comes out and you have the innovators, right? And then you have the early adopters, and they're usually the ones that benefit. Like we saw this on, YouTube. When YouTube first came out, the innovators of YouTube, the early adopters of YouTube, they're still the biggest creators in the world right now, right? The Logan Pauls, the Jake Pauls, the Mr. Beasts, so on and so forth, right? So same is true in the app world. Same is true in your relationships. Let's just keep it real here. We're all adults in the room, or at least most of us are. You always remember your first, right? You always remember your first. There is an early adopter's advantage. Listen, freedom exists. It's there for the taking. Financial freedom, spiritual freedom, physical freedom. All of those freedoms, right? Faith, family, friends, our career, educational freedoms, free from our minds and limiting thoughts and beliefs. Freedom exists. Independence exists. It's real. But all of these things they have to be earned, dude. Like you've heard them say freedom isn't free. Well, yes, that's true when it comes to this country of America, and it also comes to every aspect of your life. If you want to break free of the chains and truly unlock your full potential, please understand it is not free. It takes work. And when it comes to doing the work, those that are willing to do the work with speed, those that are willing to take action, those are the ones that win. Speaking of doing some work, we should probably get these bodies in motion this morning. An object in motion tends to stay in motion. An object at rest tends to stay at rest. Early adopters are in motion. We get moving, right? We get moving. So let's get these bodies in motion this morning. For those of you that know, those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to dance all around the world. Man, we had a gentleman yesterday. He popped in on Clubhouse. He was like, man, we are in the car driving from Scotland to somewhere else. He said, we're listening to the show and we're just nodding our heads. I'm like, yeah. All people all around the world in motion. How freaking cool is that? This is also the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. If you haven't done so already, share it out. Facebook, hit the share button. Clubhouse, hit the share button. And then lastly, this is the part of the show where I want to say good morning to you and I want you to say good morning to me, all right? Pastor Jeff, great to see you this morning. What's up, Bella Rigby? Great to see you. Rick Tamburino. My guy, Jeremy Nolling, is in the building. What's up, Jeremy? Great to see you. John Paul Gidry. I am so far advanced on pickleball AI than most humans. You are the pickleball champion, sir. Young Johnson's in the building. Tammy Hicks, I'm glad you're here. It is a beautiful concept, Valerie Oakley. I agree. Melvin Rodriguez, Tony Tito Washington in the building. Scott Simons up here in the corner. What's up, Mary Lynn? How you doing? Jackie, Felicia, TM, Kate Bowman, David Hill in the building. What's up, Trisha? How you doing, Raquel? Great to see you. Crystal's in here. Patricia and Mary Kim. I see Frank and Regina and Jackie and William and Mike. I see Piper and John and Akita. Good morning, Akita. Good morning, Andrew. Good morning, Annette. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, Raina and Amanda? Consuelo. Thanks for being here this morning. Vicky Everett, what up? Christine Jones and Yasmin Hernandez. Thank you all for joining me. I greatly appreciate you. Mark's up in the building. Shantae's up in the building. Sam and Alyssa are up in here as well. The one and only Heather Parody in the building. What's up, Lisa Cook-Born? How you doing, Rodney Rock Hatfield? Daryl Walker's up in here as well. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you guys so much. I really, really do. Thanks for joining me here in the mornings. You're awesome. Let's keep this season, this segment, this series, that's the word I'm looking for. Let's keep this series going. Born on the 4th of July. Let's roll.
ChatGPT, here are 3 new AI tools that will blow your mind, and they're free. Number 1, playgroundai.com. Upload an image and change anything about it with just a few lines of text. This is like AI meets Photoshop for beginners. For example, you can ask it to remove my hair, add headphones on my head, change the color of my blazer, and much more. Number 2, Mixo.io. Launch your website in seconds with just text. Simply explain what the website is all about in simple sentences, and it will create a beautiful responsive website in a few seconds. And lastly, outfitsai.com. You can quickly check how you would look with a certain outfit on using the tool.
Hi guys, it's ChatAI. Artificial intelligence, AI, tools have revolutionized the way we work. Let's explore some of the latest advancements that are transforming industries and empowering individuals globally. AI-powered virtual assistants. Streamline workflow, save time, and enhance productivity with AI-powered virtual assistants that schedule appointments, answer queries, and assist in complex tasks. AI-driven image recognition. Automate tasks like organizing photo libraries and searching for specific objects within images with highly accurate AI-driven image recognition tools. Chatbots. Transform customer service with AI-enabled chatbots that provide instant assistance, learn from interactions, and deliver personalized solutions. AI-based content generators. Streamline the creative process with AI-based content generators, producing high-quality content quickly for blogs, social media, and more. Predictive analytics. Leverage AI tools for predictive analytics, enabling accurate predictions based on data analysis to optimize strategies and drive growth. Conclusion. Embrace the power of new AI tools to revolutionize work, maximizing efficiency, and unleashing human creativity for a future full of possibilities.
For a future full of possibilities. Thank you, Chatra. I appreciate you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, last night I got a little bump from some of my friends in the innovative world, and they told me that Instagram had just released a new app called Threads. All right, a new app called Threads, and this Threads app is basically like Twitter, but it's Meta's version of Twitter, right? So you've got this battle between Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook and Elon Musk from Twitter, right? And so basically Facebook has launched their version of Twitter. And now I know exactly what you're thinking already. You're like, oh my gosh, another app. Right? That's like what you're thinking right now. And you're thinking, I don't have time to figure out another app. And you're thinking, I'm already on all these other different places and it's already taken over my life, right? You're thinking all these things. And here's what I have to say to you this morning. Dude, if you dominate one of these apps, okay? If you just happen to dominate one of these apps, then you don't have to do them all. Like, it gets so much easier, right? Like, I haven't done that yet. I have not fully dominated. So we're like over on Facebook, we're over on Twitter, we're over on LinkedIn, we're over on Instagram, we're over on TikTok, we're in all these like places, right? We're trying all these different things. But dude, if we can just crush it on one, like just really catch a freaking hundreds of millions of people that we were reaching, bro, the rest would just get easy. We just let it trickle all down. Just take the same content, pop, 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 pop. Let it share around. Wouldn't even have to worry about it. My life would get so much easier. But that hasn't happened yet. And if that hasn't happened for you yet, what you need to be doing right now is going, what? There's a new app? There's a new opportunity? Oh my gosh, I have a chance to be an early adopter? Dude, you got to jump right in. You have got to jump right in. This new app, Threads, is already, it's not like just any random app. It's backed by Mark Zuckerberg, one of the richest people on the planet, and Instagram, that has billions of users, right? Like, this isn't just some kid created this in his closet. So some of you are like, well, I don't even understand or know, or I don't even know like what Twitter is. Great, you missed the Twitter boat. Cool. Bro, I missed the Twitter boat. I didn't really understand the Twitter thing. I missed the Twitter boat, and then I tried to get on Twitter, and then somebody hacked my account from Clubhouse, and then I got banned on Twitter, and so I haven't been able to take advantage of Twitter, and it's been on a crazy ride right now, right? But I sure am able to take advantage of this one. Jumped right in yesterday. Let's go. Figure it out. Nobody had to tell me, oh, you got to go do it. But here, I'm here to tell you, listen, some of you are stuck on overwhelm because you move too slow. I'm just telling you right here, right now, dude. My name's Glenn, and I'm your friend. Some of you are stuck on overwhelm. You feel like you've got too much. You don't have any time. You feel like you're not getting anywhere. Like some of you are stuck on overwhelm because you move too slow. You wait too long. You're like stuck in the middle, right? Being in the middle is overwhelming. Like think about it. When you're in like the middle of a crowd, right? When you're in the middle of a crowd and there's people all over, it's freaking overwhelming, right? Somebody's bumping you, somebody's running into you, somebody's stepping on your toes, somebody's breathing down your neck, somebody stinks, somebody's got BO. You're like, get me out of here! Dude, you're stuck in the middle because you move too slow, because you play too safe. You're like standing in line. You're like, okay, I'm just going to stand in line, let everybody else do the thing, right? And that's overwhelming. I hate standing in line. Can't stand standing in line. Name one person who likes standing in line. Who do you know? Raise your hand, drop it in the comments if you're like, oh my gosh, I just love standing in line. I love it when I go to the Apple store and I just wait for like 50 minutes for somebody to help me. I love it when I go into Verizon and they got 2 people working and there's 19 people there and I broke my phone and I need to get it fixed up. I just love standing in line. No, it's over freaking whelming, dude. Being in the middle sucks. Some of you are stuck in line. Some of you are stuck on broke. You are stuck on broke because you constantly are playing it safe, because you like to hang out in the early or late majority, or maybe even the laggards. You've got this stinking thinking. Listen, dude, move, innovate, take some risks. You want success? You want freedom? You want independence? You want all of those things? Dude, then earn it. Stop waiting until it's safe for you to make a move. Imagine if our forefathers of this country, this great country of America, imagine if they were like, well, you know, I think what we should do is really, let's really think this revolution thing through. You know, maybe we should wait till some other people do it, and then if some other people do it first, then, you know, maybe we'll consider taking a risk. I mean, it's pretty risky. No, they were like, dude, I want to be free. I want independence. I want to be able to create a life and a legacy. I want to be able to make a generational impact. I will lay my life on the line. I will risk death to be free. And they took action and they moved fast. Before anybody even knew what the heck was happening, a small group of individuals completely changed the world. Innovative, early adopters. Dude, you are a child of God, the God of the universe, the God that made everything. If you are living your life at anything below that, what are you doing? Child of God, G-O-D, creator of all. It's in your DNA, greatness. You have so much greatness in you. Best version of self. That's the call to action. Best version of self. Being able to act freely and independently, financially free and independent, free to be you authentically in your relationships, free to be you, free to create, be creative in the way that only you can, uniquely made. Freedom isn't free. You're gonna have to earn it. The faster you accept that, and take action on the visions and dreams that you have for yourself and for your future. That's where the opportunity lies. And it is out of love. I love you. I do. I absolutely stinking love you. It is out of love that I am telling you right here, right now. If you do not feel that surge of life through your bones, if you feel overwhelmed and stuck, today's the day. Declare it. I will be free. Take action. Take some risks. Innovate. Become the best version of you that you can be. I believe you can. Why? Because as my friend Alex Flores says, and for my friends out of the country, just bear with me here. You are an American, not an American't.
So far away, I saw you not so long ago. Was it just yesterday? Got that old feeling that I know. In the dark of the night, I'll be alright. The sun will arise. Messages overtaking what I know. A war is a whisper, and it's coming for my soul. In the dark of the night, I can see the light. The sun will arise. The sun will arise. Set me free. I was searching for someone to fight for me. I'll remember it's your light that shines on me. I won't be afraid. I will look to the light. I will not be shaken. I know it will be alright. 'Cause you're with me. I know that the sun will rise.